the early 80s, my family came to Long Island from Greece. Moved to Astoria, Queens, like every other Greek did. And in the late 80s, early 90s, we moved to Ronkonkoma. Well, it was dramatic, you know. It was a culture shock. I was 8 years old, didn't speak a word of English. I had to learn it all. My name is Teddy Bolkas, and I'm from Ronkonkoma. Growing up, we had 17 goats in Ronkonkoma. We had chickens, waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning, feeding goats, you know. As a little kid, you want to sleep. But I had my dad banging on the door at 7 in the morning saying, you got to get up and feed the goats. My father used to grow tomatoes, leave them in the front of the house with a little basket, and people would leave $5 and take the basket of tomatoes. So my love of farming started with my dad. You know, planting a seed in the ground and watching it develop to this beautiful plant that feeds people. That's the closest thing to magic, you know, that I could equate to. You know, it kept getting bigger and bigger, and in 2016, it was to the point where I needed more land. So I called Peconic Land Trust, looking to lease more farmland. And they said, we have farmland in Brentwood at the Sisters of St. Joseph. I said, there's no farmland in Brentwood. But I came here, I met the sisters, I saw the beautiful acreage they had, the beautiful soil, and we struck up a deal, and now we lease close to 20 acres here. Sisters of St. Joseph, they built this gorgeous convent. They really started thinking about the future and about nature, and they want to make sure that it stays open land when the Josephites and the Sisters of St. Joseph have moved on. And they decided that leasing 28 acres of it to support not only local agriculture, but the surrounding communities was one of the best uses for the land. Working with the Sisters of St. Joseph is wonderful. They're very understanding, they're very supportive, and they want to see local agriculture succeed. And to be able to farm in an area that's surrounded by suburbs and some urban districts, it's very unique. So we're one of the few farms in Western Suffolk that grow food. My daily routine as a farmer varies from day to day, especially having a split operation like we do with a farm stand, 20 acres of crops, with greenhouses, we grow flowers. Every day it's different. And it's not a 9-to-5 job, it's 7 days a week for 8-9 months. You know, daily I'll sit back and watch my crew working, 9 tractors, 20 acres. You know, wow, you know, it's a successful, functioning farm in Western Suffolk. It's pretty amazing. So my love of nature, it's a love of growing food. It's a love of trying to find uniformity with nature. Nature wants to take over my crops. They want to feed the bugs, I want to feed the people. It's a constant battle with nature. I met my wife Heather here at the Sisters of St. Joseph. She saw me out there working the field, you know, driving my tractor, and she wanted to get to know me. So we got to know each other, and now it's 5 years later, we've been married, we have 2 beautiful daughters, and she works here at the garden ministry at the Sisters of St. Joseph, and I work the grounds as the farmer. Here at the garden ministry, they have what's called a sharing table, and the sisters and my wife grow food at the garden ministry, and they leave it on the table, and the people that really can't afford fresh vegetables, they take what they need and they leave a donation, whatever they can. We donate thousands of pounds of food every year to Island Harvest. Whatever doesn't sell, whatever we have extra out in the field, we don't waste it. We welcome everybody, and we're free. That's the other portion. You know, just because you don't have money doesn't mean your kids should be denied the joy of going out to a farm and enjoying the day. I love waking up every morning and knowing I get to drive a tractor. That's really cool. You know, that's that kid in me that when they hear that diesel engine purring and I see those straight rows and we're out there cultivating and see the dirt flying, I enjoy it. I love it, and I'm grateful I get to do it every day.